then, the latest episode of ReZero. This is, again, one of my favourite series that I'm watching at the moment, so let's do this review. So this episode marks the last episode of the second arc of the series, and to quote the creator of this series himself, basically, when we get the next episode next week, we start the third arc, and the third arc, if you thought the second arc was very, very sad and you thought Subaru suffered, then the third arc is going to blow that out of the water. You thought episode 7 was sad? That is going to seem tame in comparison to the next arc. So what that tells me is I'm going to be in for an emotional rollercoaster ride for these next few weeks, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not, because I want everyone to be happy in this world, because I like them all. No. But yeah, getting back to the episode at hand, basically we learned a lot more about Rem and Ram's backstory. Why is Ram hornless? And the reason this is was basically she was born a prodigy. Rem was not. Rem was pretty much jealous of his sister, despite looking up to her in every single way. And it's hard for someone, your twins and the other twin is better than you at not just one or two things, but everything. Everything she did, she could succeed in with relative ease, and everyone looks up to her for that. And then one fateful day, some enemies come to attack their village. I discovered that it was the cult of the witch. This is why she hates them so much. They come, they attack the village. Basically, they slaughter everyone in this village. Ram is the only one that's able to kill almost all of the cult of the witch. And when Ram comes outside, and Ram has to sort of save her, one of the cult, the witch, is able to cut off her horns to stop her powers. We see that Rem actually sort of smiles because of this, because finally this horn is gone. She'll finally not be in her shadow kind of thing. But obviously, like, she grows up, she becomes ashamed of what she did. The fact that she was happy to see her sister harmed kind of thing. So now she lives this life where she's trying to follow in her sister's footsteps to achieve everything that her sister would have achieved if she still had her prodigy powers to this date. Which is, it's a sad backstory. This series just makes you sadder and sadder the more you watch it. You want these people to be happy, and I hope they are. But if we get back to modern day, where we've got the whole Subaru, Ram and Rem, we're all trying to save each other. We're trying to kill all these dogs so that Subaru can, you know, not die anymore. We get to see Subaru being a badass, as per usual. He lets Ram and Rem escape, and Rem actually tries to get off Ram by, like, wiggling, so he can go back and help him. But he's actually doing quite a good job. He sort of uses environment to attack what was a small dog, but now a huge dog. He's able to use his magic attack. He uses shaman, because that's the only spell he knows, and obviously it doesn't work. So he explodes with all his mana again. But he eats one of those little fruit things that Ram gave him earlier. And he's actually able to plunge the dagger into the side of the beast. Does nothing, but it was still an honourable attempt. And then, when all hope is lost, we see that Roswaal, who had been keeping an eye out, I think, or it was sort of implied, but he came down to help anyway, basically decimates the dog with some fire magic. They say that everyone is born with one elemental ability. Roswaal, I think, has 4 elements, so I think he can control a lot of different things. But don't quote me on that, I think that's just something I heard. So yeah, Roswaal saves everyone, comes in to just basically swoop and save the day, and Subaru, classic Subaru, he collapses when he's getting hugged by Rem. And he wakes up, we see a familiar ceiling, but he looks down and it's a new day. And that is awesome. So this basically confirms a new checkpoint kind of thing. He's made it through. He's not going to die anymore from this point until he gets to his new one. So it's absolutely fantastic. So his curse is removing. Ram is safe. Rem has sort of closure now as well. And we get to see her cry in front of Subaru. And I'm not going to lie, this is probably one of the best crying animations I've seen. And it looked really good, and that's why I've put it as the thumbnail, because it looked really cool. It's not clickbait, it's good. Also, I wanted to mention one thing. In the last little bit where Subaru is talking to Emilia Tan, and he says that she is his EMF, and he calls her, like, oh, her Emilia fairy something or other, which obviously was a lie. It means something else. What does EMF mean? The only other thing that EMF I know stands for is electromagnetic force. So what does EMF stand for? Is this like an anime word that I don't know? I did Google it, I just couldn't find the answer. So could someone let me know in the comment section below, please? So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. It was good. All these episodes have been good so far, but this was the end of the second arc. The third arc, I can't wait to watch it, but I don't want to see anyone suffer anymore, so I hope the whole series has a happy ending, I really do. But yeah, anything I missed in the episode that was brought up? I know that Roswaal wants to kill the dragon. I think the dragon is the saviour of the world or something like that, so the dragon's meant to be a good guy or something. So I wonder why he wants to kill that. Also, we saw that Ram has to have like magic imbued into her horn. So I imagine that she can't replenish her magic anymore because she doesn't have a horn anymore. But yeah, Let me know what you thought in the comment section below, guys. Try to avoid spoilers if you can, but other than that, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Right then, guys, so recently I subscribed to Loot Crate. Specifically, I subscribed to Loot Anime. They specialise in sending Loot Anime related stuff, and I thought that I'd do an unboxing for you guys and show you the kind of stuff I got. Unfortunately, I'm in the future, so I've already opened it all, so I know what I get. This is what the box looks like after you've turned it inside out. It's kind of like a treasure chest, which we're going to see a treasure chest worth of stuff inside. Also, I'm wearing, spoiler, a t-shirt. You'll see more of that later. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Here we go. Right then, here we go. Welcome to the unboxing. First things first, let's get through this protective layer, which